This is a big privilege for us to have this Zoom call right now with Blake.
And we have so much to catch up with Blake about, from Ole Red to his engagement. And we got his PR guy on the line here because it is a Zoom, so he's getting us all set up here. Yeah. So here we go.
Hey, Blake.
Hello.
And there's Chloe. Chloe,
hello.
you're a hostess at Ole Red, right?
I am a hostess at Ole Red. So I was like, dang, I'm talking to the boss man today.
Good to finally meet somebody from there. My God, how much longer is this going to go on?
Furious. Everyone's asking me, like, when's Blake coming? I was like, I don't know, probably after COVID. But if you look at the phone over there, he may call in. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Blake, I do think that is funny that you provided a phone and an opportunity for you to kind of creep in on all your guests.
You know what? It is creepy, and I
didn't mean it like that.
I'm a voyeur, okay? Let's just be honest. I'm very voyeuristic. People may be surprised to know that I can see. So when I call in on that phone, I can see in there. There's cameras positioned around. It's not just me calling, and not knowing what it looks like on the other end. I can see people in their tables and see who's on the stage. And so it is. You're right. It's creepy. It's creepy.
Who's the one with that phone? Was that your idea or somebody from like the PR end?
It was the very first meeting that we ever had, even about, hey, y'all, maybe we can do something, like that early on. If we had a phone that you could call in periodically and just crash the party, basically. I love that idea. It's really been my only contact with the Orlando location so far. We had plans of coming there, and I was about to say to Chloe a minute ago, I still don't feel like we've officially opened there yet. Now I know it's been going on for 8 months or something now, but it doesn't feel to me like a grand opening until I get to be there, and I want to come there. I want to do a concert. I want to break it in the right way for me personally, but for now, the Ole Red phone's really been my only connection that I've had with the place, and it sucks, Chloe. It sucks. Does. You're representing me, and I want to get to know you guys, and so this is our first introduction, but it doesn't count, Chloe. I have to come to Orlando, and we pretend like this meeting didn't happen yet.
I'll pretend like everybody will be like, "Who? Hi, I'm Chloe."
Oh, man, but it's good to see you. And really, for us locals here, for us to have an essence, because, Blake, really, that's what you've afforded Orlando and all of your locations, is you've afforded us an essence of you. And now we get it even in the form of a restaurant. So thank you for that.
Well, there's three things that obviously I love: country music, drinking, and eating.
All right.
Okay, so one thing you left off that list was Gwen Stefani. So we're going to talk about her here and get personal a little bit here in 10 minutes, if you don't mind, Blake.
Okay.
All right, we won't ask you anything crazy, but we'll be back. Blake Shelton on Obie and Ashley right here on K92.3.
Obie, Ashley, and Blake Shelton here on K92.3. So this is interesting because we're on a Zoom right now with Blake, and already you've heard us talk about his restaurant that opened up here, Ole Red, which, by the way, is amazing. Chloe is one of the first faces that you'll see there, as she's one of the receptionists at Ole Red.
Yeah, a hostess right up front, but we were talking about the foods and just on the menu. Obviously, it all had to be Blake approved. So speaking of that, Blake.
Yeah, we were saying if any of that food was going to end up on your wedding menu.
Oh, that's maybe so. Maybe so. I don't have to dodge that question anymore. It feels so. You're the first person that I've ever been able to go, yes, I am going to have a wedding now.
Wow.
That's been actually the saving grace of 2020 for me is and I was telling somebody this earlier, we've seen so many couples fall apart during 2020 because during quarantine, I think they find out they're getting a little, too much of this person that they're with, and couples have it's not been good. And I found out, Gwen and I have found out that it's the opposite for us. That we're stuck together. We were stuck together for 6 months at one point without ever having a day apart, which to a lot of people may sound like, well, that's not that big of a deal. But when you talk about two musicians who have traveled, for the last 20 years nonstop, it is a big deal for us. And we've just found that we don't ever want to be apart, and so it was perfect to find out that about this person that I want to share the rest of my life with. And so, of course, I wanted to just take it all the way and ask her to marry me. And so hopefully sometime this coming year, we can find a window when it feels like we can start coming out and mingling as people again, and get this wedding planned. But for now, we don't even have it planned when or anything, because we're just like everybody else in the world. We have no clue what's coming, but hopefully it's getting better.
Hey man, we're gonna be praying.
So happy for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be praying for you, because you guys look amazing together. And bro, you got my hairs standing, man. You guys are so genuine.
Teary-eyed.
Well,
love your love.
Man, that's so cool, man. We're all behind you, man. It's such a genuine love, and who would have thought from No Doubt, the hottie from No Doubt. Here you are. I'm man. Good for the both of you.
The guy with the mullet that sang Austin back in 2001, and the hottest girl in all of music. So it's I'm telling you, man, it's strange things are happening, but I love it.
Well, and hey, I think everyone can relate that it's been a strange year. And you kind of admitted too before that you put this song out, this second duet with Gwen, which you're on your way to a #1 this week, that you were a little bit skeptical of putting out another song with Gwen.
Thank you. That's actually, if it happens, it's going to be 2 in a row for Gwen and I. When we had Nobody But You, the big record that it was, we had a meeting with the record label, and I was trying to decide with the label what our next single was going to be. And I was like, man, how about Happy Anywhere? And it was like, really, can we do 2 duets with the same person in a row? And it's like, well, it is 2020 and let's go for it. And so it worked. So we're ending the year on a high note, and we're happy about it.
Well, good stuff, man. Thank you for your time, brother, and thank you for being so transparent. And not just with us, but you can feel it on TV. You can feel it all over the place. There's a gift that God's given you that we could all feel it.
Well, thank you, man. I'm having a blast, and I'm happy to share that with everybody. I'll see you soon, Chloe. We've got to make this happen. Okay, don't give up on me.
We sure will. We sure will.